Snake? You know you're on video? He's not very mean. I'm pretty close to. So we just got our box from Miss Janet, and we're opening it. It's always like Christmas when we get a box, and it is like heaven. Look at everybody grabbing. Ooh, loaded potato. Ooh, Justin's pretzels with peanut butter. Oh my god. Oh my god, soft baked cookies.
Oh, good snack.
Oh, oh, it's just those things we like, the fruit packs.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I'm so happy. Cliff bars.
Epic.
Pop-Tarts. Oh my gosh,
really
Janet, thank you so much. Ooh, organic granola. What do we say?
Thank you so much.
That is very beautiful of you.
Good morning. So it's day 28. We've officially been on the trail for 4 weeks. Holy I'm currently walking through Hot Springs, North Carolina. We took a 0 day here yesterday and rested, and I am itching to get back into the woods. So I'm hiking out early at 7 a.m. The next shelter has 5 spots, and I've become like in love with the shelters because I don't have to set up my tent in the rain, and it's supposed to storm tonight. So I think once the rain kind of subsides and it gets warm, I'll definitely start tenting again. But I do like the ability to sleep in the shelter when it's raining. So the AT literally runs right down the middle of town. And so this is one of our trail towns. But just a cute little town that the trail walks along. This is actually part of the trail. So we walk to the other side of those railroad tracks up there and jump on again, and I'm heading up into the mountains there. It's supposed to rain. It's awfully cloudy. You can't even see the rest of the mountainside, but I don't even give a I don't even give a I just want to go back up there and be back in the woods for a little while. It's supposed to get warmer in the next couple days, up to 70s early next week, so hopefully that is the case. So the AT has hit an old country road, and it's super pretty out today. I think it's like 9:30. I've gone about 5.5 miles, I guess. I'm missing my hiking partner today, but all is good. Skittles and Zero is still probably back in Hot Springs sleeping, being lazy asses. These fields, locally known as Mill Ridge, were once used to grow tobacco and hay. Oh, maybe I'll find some turkeys. Hey, maybe that hunter will find some turkeys. That's all. I'm actually moving super slow today. It's hard to get moving after a 0 day. So I'm just finishing up my 11 miles for the day. It's just turned noon, and I came over this ridge and I see the shelter. It's always a welcome sight. I currently see 3 people. I'm hoping that they're just stopping for lunch because the shelter only fits 5. But so this is a little shelter. They're generally 3-sided, made of wood. It's generally a tin roof, so it's great when it rains. You can hear it like clattering all night. And there's a lot of people. I hope they're moving on. Hi! It's the morning of day 29. Oh God, I haven't looked at myself since I guess I videoed yesterday, and I really don't pay attention, but it rained all night, and Skittles and Zeros, Big Agnes tent, the rain fly needs to be replaced because it rained in their tent like all night, and all of their got soaked. So I'm going to try to order them a new one when we get to Irwin and have it sent ahead so that they can stay dry. Luckily, it's not supposed to rain for the next 5 or 6 days, which is great. Though it currently is very foggy. It's supposed to clear out. The sun's supposed to come out this afternoon, and then clear skies and warm temps for a few days, which will be super nice. Because I think we're about over the mud. I'll show you what it looks like to walk in the mud, what your clothes end up looking like, and how you can get so filthy out here. Here's my pants and my shoes. I found these gaiters in a hiker box in Hot Springs, so not that it really matters because the mud has literally gone up to my knee, but yeah, it's pretty dirty. I'm currently heading to Little Laurel Shelter. It's about 9 miles from where we stayed last night, and I can't for the life of me think of where we stayed. So anyway, first shelter after was 9 miles, and then I'll stop and have some lunch, and then it's only like 6 miles to the next shelter, so like 15.5 miles today. Pretty easy peasy these days. This week we're going to aim to have our first 20-mile day. Although Skittles told me this morning that she's got a cold, so. We made it to only the first camp, and I waited because Skittles said this morning when she was leaving that she wasn't feeling well, so she isn't feeling well, so we decided to stay here, but I thought I would show you how hysterical it is the day after it rains, and it's pretty sunny today, so we're pretty excited, but look, like, it's just literally drying everywhere. Everybody's stuff is, like, laying on top of the shelter, hanging by the bear cables. Like, Matthew has this huge lineup with all of the clothes over there. Skittles, Zero are camping over there. There's so much, it's just hysterical. But it's pretty funny that there's literally so much stuff hanging out to dry because it's the first sunny day in like a week.
Sonar? Yeah, do something with that. But those Ultras come with that little flap with the Velcro on the back. Like you
Flower boy.
It's covered up, but you can un-Velcro it and you can switch
Skittles and Zero.
So if you're gonna get new shoes anyway, you might look.
This is the life. This is definitely the life. I love it. So we're here at Locke's house. She picked us up at a Gap where we were all hoping to have Mexican food. And I hitchhiked and I stopped her, and she stopped in the middle of the road, and she brought 9 hungry hikers to her home and cooked dinner for us. We're gonna camp in her field across the way. This is probably my favorite experience on the trail yet. We had spaghetti and salad and pound cake and pizzas, and she's lit all of her fires, and we've got twigs and pumpkin spice and Sir Mix-a-Lot and pocket fire, and I don't remember the 2 girls' names, and of course Skittles and Zero. And this is what it's about. This lady is beautiful. I'm not even sure what to say. Like, it's unbelievable that she took all of us into her home and cooked us food just because we were sitting on the side of the road hoping for Mexican. So we literally just got off the trail up there. I don't know if you can see the white blazes. The highway is right there. We walked down here because this is the way to the AT. And there are tables and tables of food set up on the side of the freaking road. And all of these crazy hikers eating. All of our packs lined up. These beautiful people all provided this for us. They're making fresh pancakes over there. This is happening right now. Say hi, Zero. So I had somebody ask me what a shelter looks like, so I thought I would show you around a shelter. So this is a shelter. It's generally three-sided. There's generally a fire pit and a picnic table. There's generally not this, but there is generally a log book. Oh well, it's in there, and you can write notes to each other. You sleep up in here. I was going to stay in this shelter. However, up in this little corner over here is a black snake curled up. So I decided to set up a tent instead. This is the first snake I've seen curled up in a shelter, but eek, no thank you. These little contraptions here, you hang your backpack here, and this prevents the mice from coming down into your pack. You can hang them on these hooks here, but generally you hang them on these things and then the mice won't get them. I don't see bear cables here. Generally there's bear cables. I don't know. There's something in a tree. It doesn't look like bear cables over here, but somebody left something in a tree. I don't know what that is. What the f is that? Somebody attempted to hang their bear bag there and got stuck or something, and they left it hanging there. There's generally a water source, and some of them have privies. I don't see a privy here either, which kind of sucks, but Irwin's only 5 miles away, and I was supposed to go into town tonight, but Sir Mix-a-Lot and I decided we wouldn't hike together anymore, so the water is down there. So I'm just waiting for Skittles and Zero to get here. We'll camp here tonight and then head into Irwin tomorrow to resupply and then head back out. So that's a shelter.